Hey everyone, welcome back to another dessert video. Today I am going to make a very delicious sticky dessert. This is called wajik, W-A-J-I-K in Malay. In Malaysia, this is one of our favorites. It's glutinous rice, but cooked in palm sugar and coconut cream. And it becomes a very sticky, dark brown color, very chewy and deliciously sweet. So let's have a look at the ingredients. Okay, we'll need 1.5 cups of glutinous rice or nasi pulut that I have soaked for at least 4 hours. We will need about 100 grams of palm sugar. Um, if you've not seen palm sugar before, it comes in one of this cylindrical shape. This is about 200 grams, so we'll need half of it. Okay, we'll need half a cup of thick coconut cream. If you don't like coconut, you can use full cream milk, or also if you want it to be lighter, then use skim milk, bit of salt. Okay, so these are the very basic ingredients to make kuih wajik. And I didn't mention that I'll be actually using a rice cooker to actually make it. Traditionally it's actually cooked on a wok, but today I'm using my rice cooker. Okay, that makes it even simpler, isn't it? So let's put in our soaked glutinous rice into the rice cooker. Okay, we'll add in basically another 1 cup of water. Okay, so the amount of liquid to the rice would be exactly the same. So 1.5 cups of rice, 1.5 cups of rice, 1 cup of water, and half cup of thick coconut cream or full cream milk. So we'll add this. Okay, now so we mix this, and then we will add in our 50 grams so 100 grams of palm sugar or Gula Melaka, which actually comes from the palm tree, sap of the palm tree. Okay, I want to mention also, if you're using milk or skim milk, you want to add about 2 tablespoons of just vegetable oil, for example canola or corn. Okay, because there's not enough of cream to make it creamy, I mean to make it like rich. If you use thick coconut cream, then you don't need the extra vegetable oil. Okay, so let's bring this to the rice cooker and then just cook it. Okay, let's cook our kuih wajik. That's simple enough. Okay, let me just turn this thing on. I'm actually going to cook using a quick rice cycle, and then I'm just going to press start. That's how easy it is. Okay, so once it's what I want to do also is every 5 minutes I want to also give it a stir, because that's the liquid is actually very creamy, so we want to make sure that it doesn't like burn at the bottom. Okay, every 5 minutes we'll give it a stir. That's how we do it on the wok anyways. So I'm going to come back. So my wajik rice has been cooking. I'll give it a stir every 5 minutes just to make sure like the fluid is going to the bottom. Okay, let it cook. Alright, another 5 minutes, and you can see that the color is becoming more beautiful. I'm just going to give it a stir. Okay, make sure that the bottom doesn't burn. And then we'll give it another 5 minutes, and then we will actually have to open the lid, turn off the power and let it cool to set, because now it's hot and it's still a bit flowy. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Now if you feel like the kuih wajik is not dark enough, we can actually make a caramel. So I'm just gonna add like this is not for the sweetness, 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, we'll heat it until it turns brown, and then we can add it to the kuih wajik. Okay, so let it melt. Okay, so I'm dissolving the sugar by just twirling it around. I might want to turn down the heat a little bit, just to make sure I don't overburn this. Okay, now we need to make it a little bit darker. There's a small flame still up. We don't want to make it burn, and then it will be too bitter. About now, we'll just turn off the flame. Okay, so now the color is fairly dark, and you'll continue cooking. Okay, let's go add this into our kuih wajik. Alright, now kuih wajik is a little light brown, so I am going to pour in our dark caramel. That will make it completely brown. Okay, it's going to cool down. Okay, I'm going to come back shortly. Now it's time to give it a stir. Okay, I'm going to mix this thing up, and then I will come back. Alright, so I've mixed it up. Now we'll leave the cover now open because the rice has cooked. Turn off the power, and we'll leave this to set until it becomes solidified. Okay, it's still a bit runny, but in time this will really solidify into a chewy piece of nice glutinous rice with coconut sugar and caramel. I'll come back. So I've left my kuih wajik in the fridge, and it's like pretty solid now. So I've made it into a square. Don't mind me, my plate's a bit messy, so I'm just going to cut through, and it's fairly solid now. I'm just going to try to cut rectangles out of it. Mind you that the color is quite good right now because it just needs to cool down. Okay, and then I will cut through rectangles like this. It's very sticky. Okay, so yeah, that's one piece. Okay, I think there's a better way of presenting this, but there is none. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that is one piece of kuih wajik. Alright, let me just see if I can take a photo. Now the texture is really good right now. It's hard and still like soft. Okay, let me just give it a taste test. I'm just going to cut a small piece like this. Just give it a taste test. Really nice chewy. Very coconutty, chewy, sweet. Definitely recommend you to try this. Really good. Okay, if you've got any questions, ask me in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.